We are ready to enter Lane Stadium and dropping back, it's Perry. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency.
Might have a chance. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The first score of the game for the man who... Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's Graham. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
This quarterback part of their running game. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Perry. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hokies! The defense... Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Pulls it on the option. Here's a little room there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Perry. Catch in the middle, it's Barres.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. In the red area, it's Martin. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Quick completion on the out. The Irish use their third and final timeout. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And they'll get off 1 more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Martin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. There is a man still down. It's a hokey, and they'll stop play to check on him. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Perry. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground with the counter. There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Irish! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Effective. Run inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking downfield, it's Perry. Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Running inside, it's Martin. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Martin. Gain of 8, it's now 3rd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
On that.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They'll go to the counter play. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Perry. He's got an open man. Got room at the 35. Lots of running all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him. And
opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. White. Move. Hot.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Ready. Hot.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the Heisman Trophy race to some of the candidates, including a guy that we've seen today. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. The run inside. It's Martin. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Dropping back, it's Perry. And a missed opportunity on the punt team makes its way onto the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the ball hits at the... Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Makes the grab. It's Martin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
He's tackled at
and the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're not.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the score.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Could be an alley. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Ready.
Running inside. It's Gilbert. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.